Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Stockton Sports. My name is Eric Bretz, here inside the Big Blue Gymnasium at Stockton University's campus, where we will see the Ospreys take on the visiting Red Hawks of Montclair State. Stockton is 52-6 all-time versus Montclair State, dating back to 1989. And from 1989 to 2007, Stockton went 33-0 against Montclair State in those years, outscoring them 97-18 during that run. However, last year they met twice, and the Red Hawks got the best of them twice, winning in both meetings. The most recent of the two matchups was on November 4th, 2021. Montclair State won by a score of 3-0. For the Ospreys, Haley Green had 8 kills and 8 points. And for the Red Hawks, it was Higgins with 8 kills and 10 points. We are here, and the Ospreys get the first point. Ospreys coming to this one with a 7-6 record, 1-1 record in conference. They played a doubleheader on Saturday, beating Arcadia 3-1 earlier in the day. Green with 18 kills and 18 points in that one. Later in the day, they lost to Drew 3-1. Haley Green with 18 kills and 18 and a half points on that one. And Haley Green showing off early here as she gets that spike to go. It's 2-0 Ospreys early. As for Montclair State, they come in with a 5-7 record, 1-2 in the conference, with a loss in conference to Rowan on Thursday, 3-1, with Leah Higgins 10 points and 10 kills, and 12 and a half points. And she has undoubtedly been the leader of this offense for the Redhawks. She comes into this match with 188 and a half points. The next closest is Gianna Arias with 92 points, just showing you how dominant she has been. The Redhawks get that point back from the Ospreys, and it's 2-1 Stockton. Here's Capriglione, and they're going to say that stayed in, and a nice touch play right there by Emma Capriglione, junior out of Tuckerton, New Jersey. And now Haley Green will check out for the Ospreys. In is the talented freshman, Paige Anania. And I don't want to say I jinxed her there by calling her the talented freshman as she gets the error. But that is going back to the Redhawks. It's going to be, I believe that was number 13, Karsich with the serve, and it was. That one was out of bounds. I believe that was Lauer with the spike on that. It got sent out. Karsich again to set up the serve. And Kate Lauer, another talented freshman on this Osprey squad, sending that into the fourth row of the opposing stands. Some serious power on that one, and we will see Talia Witherspoon take a seat. And a nice ace there from Molly Eng, the libero of the squad for the Ospreys. And Eng's had a very good start to her season. Got 17 points and 61 assists while adding in 209 digs. As that was number 19, Carly Waterman, unable to get the dig there. Ospreys get another point, and they're up 6-3. There's Capriglione with another touch. Great pancake there. And Anania can't make a play on the ball. Great spike there from Leah Higgins, graduate out of Leona, New Jersey. She's now going to take a seat. But to set that up was the pancake by the libero for the Redhawks. It was Emma Hatcher, freshman out of Land O'Lakes, Florida. Another powerful spike by Kate Lauer. She's on fire early. Now it's going to be Rensel and De La Torre to come in, Mendick and Capriglione to sit. It's going to be Aubrey Rensel to take the serve. Great block up front. That was a mixture of Lauer and Roll. Now Lauer again, they're feeding her, but they're going to say that one was a little bit outside. So now we're going to see Emma Hatcher. As I mentioned, the freshman. Stockton up 7-5 now. Lauer again, and that one's a little deep as well. Hatcher's going to set up once again. 1 point game now. De La Torre. Ramsey, good play. Fielded well by Ang. And I believe that was Rensel trying to catch him by surprise, unable to. There's St. Pierre, and it's blocked up front, and they're going to say that was in. Great play by Jayla Roll and Kate Lauer. Not too sure who got the hand on it. And it's going to be Kate Lauer now to serve. Lauer's already got 2 kills, along with 2 points in the match. Nice dig there by Ang. Now Haley Green, nice play there by Hatcher. That's De La Torre, a nice play on the ball. That was number 7, might have been number 2, Rodman, excuse me. Yeah, it was. A very nice volley the ladies have going right now. And a powerful finish to that one. Great play. That was, I believe that was Emily Karsich on the kill there. Number 13, freshman out of Oak Ridge, New Jersey. The powerful finish. Now we're going to see Delaney St. Pierre. And Ramsey's attempt goes. It's off the hands of, I believe that was De La Torre. It is now all knotted up at 8 in the first set. St. Pierre again to serve. Haley Green with a nice touch pass right over the net. And the Ospreys are back on top. And their bench having a little fun as well. It's going to be number 10, Jayla Roll, sophomore out of Williamstown, New Jersey, now to serve. She's played very well up front defensively today so far. De La Torre with a soft touch, trying to get it up, and the Ospreys are unable to. Nice play right on the net. Mia Capriglione. I believe that was her right up front. The nice soft touch. And now we will see Carly Waterman, graduate out of Verona, New Jersey. De La Torre gets the point for the Ospreys. Now Capriglione and Mendick will come back in. Rensel and De La Torre out. And Regan Mendick to serve. Second on the team in assists at 193. Only behind Aubrey Rensel with 256, who's having a great year. And a little trouble getting that one up. And the Ospreys now hold a 2-point lead. It is 11-9. And Mendick will once again get set to serve. Nice block up front by the Ospreys again. Higgins was able to get it over, luckily. Higgins again. And Ang makes a play on it, but unable to keep it in play. Nice work by Leah Higgins. As I mentioned, the leader of this Red Hawks group Now Capriglione serving. Mendick trying to catch him off guard. St. Pierre, was not fooled. Now Haley Green with the soft touch. Well played. And that one was sheerly going out if she didn't touch that one. But Capriglione decided to play it. And once again, a nice little volley we have going. As that is Carly Waterman putting an end to that one. Kate Lauer unable to get a clean hand on that. And we're all tied up at 11. Higgins trying to get it over. Good play by Molly Eng, and Haley Green finds the soft spot of that defense and capitalizes. Nice work by Haley Green. Now Paige Anania, the freshman, coming in for her as she will take over her serving duties. And as for the Redhawks, it was Mia Capriglione coming out. In was Emma Hatcher. Hard spike from Higgins, blocked up front. Good play by Eng to keep it in. Now Lauer with the soft touch. Great play by St. Pierre. Now Witherspoon's spike gets blocked up front. I believe that was number 20, Gianna Arias. And now coming out is Ackermanian. And coming in is Elizabeth Killian. Real hard spike up front, number 20, Arias, senior out of Gloucester, New Jersey. That had some heat on it, and the back line of the Ospreys tried to make a play on it, unable to. As it pinballed around to the three of them real quick, and unable to react to it. Kate Lauer getting it back for the Ospreys, however. A nice setup there. Talia Witherspoon sits. Jayla Roll back in. And Eng serving. Oh, it looked like Mendick had a pancake on it, but once again, a good play by Gianna Arias. She is a powerful force right up on that net. Hard to get a clean play off of any of those spikes that she's been sending so far. And now the substitution, it's Higgins to sit. Coming in is Katie Rodman, sophomore out of Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Also sitting is Waterman, Carly Waterman. And Ramsey's attempt able to get past the defense. Paige Anania couldn't get a clean look at that. And it's a timeout by Allison Walker and her squad. So about midway through the first set here, the Montclair State Redhawks hold a 2-point lead. We will be right back. Please stay with us. Hello, welcome back. Coming out of this timeout, just going to give you some of the scoring leaders so far for the Ospreys, it's all tied up as far as leaders for kills. It's Emma Capriglione, Kate Lauer, and Haley Green. As for Montclair State, the lone kill leader is number 10, Leah Higgins, with 3. And a great play by Capriglione for the Ospreys, not Mia Capriglione. And I believe they are in no way related. Excuse me if I have that wrong. It's now Aubrey Rensel to serve. Great play by Roll. Kate Lauer's attempt gets through. Trying to get blocked up front, but unable to. I believe that was Arias. Couldn't get a clean hand on it. Now it's Rensel again. And that one goes to the Ospreys. Couldn't get that one over the net. Ospreys up 16-15 now. St. Pierre's attempt gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Ricocheted off one of the front men for the Ospreys. Great play there. Powerful as well. Delaney St. Pierre, senior out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. And De La Torre's attempt goes out. Montclair back up in front, 17-16. For those of you that are unaware of the collegiate volleyball rules, as far as sets go, it goes up to 25, but it is win by 2. Camille De La Torre. Oh, they're going to give that to the Redhawks. Excuse me, there was a violation on the Ospreys. But the sets go up to 25. It's win by 2. If you get to the third set, however, the fifth set, where each team has won 2, great dig by Aubrey Rensel, then it is up to 15, win by 2. Rensel to Lauer, and Lauer makes them pay. Great play by Kate Lauer. Rodman couldn't get a hand under it. And Haley Green, the powerful force in front for the Ospreys, comes back in, and Ania to sit. Kate Lauer sets up. Soft touch over the net by Mia Capriglione. That wasn't so soft by Green. Played well by Rodman. And Green looks like she might have mishit that one. It went right into the net. And now we're going to see a substitution. It's Karsic to come out. And in for her is number 21, Nadia Akermanian. St. Pierre serving. That one in no man's lane. Great play by Rensel. That bump was really not sent to anyone in particular. Rensel with a great hustle play, and Camille De La Torre rewards her with a point for the Ospreys. Now Jayla Roll to serve as we see Molly Ang going to take a seat. And coming in is Talia Witherspoon. Ramsey trying to get that one over the tall 6-foot Ospreys in front, and that she's unable to. That was Witherspoon and Green. I think a little more Witherspoon the way she celebrated. Great play by Talia Witherspoon, the sophomore out of Hackensack, New Jersey. She's had a very good game up front. Very good set, I should say. And the Ospreys are getting down and dirty with it, getting these digs off the floor. Unable to get that one, however. Nice powerful shot there by Mia Capriglione, the freshman out of Susquehanna, New Jersey. Excuse me, not Susquehanna. Sukasuna, New Jersey. One of those things where you saw part of a word and you just thought you knew it. So excuse me for that. Haley Green with a nice play. Waterman couldn't get down quick enough. And it's Capriglione and Mendick to come back in. Rensel and De La Torre to sit. Tied up at 20 in the first set still. Regan Mendick setting up to serve. She's a freshman out of Newark, Delaware. Higgins trying to get that one over the net. It looks to be mishit. You don't see too much of that from her, so we'll keep an eye on that. But Ospreys now hold a 1-point lead, and head coach Eddie Stowinski going to take his first time out, and we will be back in just about a minute. Please stay with us. Hello everyone and welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, Regan Mendick is going to get set to serve. Ospreys holding a 21-20 lead in the first set. Scoring leader now for the Ospreys is solely Kate Lauer. She's had a very good game. I believe that was big number 14, Mia Capriglione, the freshman up front, getting the point back for her squad. Now it's Haley Green with a fiery finish, and I don't think anyone wanted to get in the way of that fireball. Great play by Haley Green. She absolutely deflated that ball on impact. And this is something you don't see very much of. They're not going to allow Paige Anania to come in for Haley Green, so we're going to see Haley Green take a serve. Works out well, got it over the net, and the Ospreys get a quick point with the dunk by Kate Lauer. And another timeout by Eddie Stowinski. And the Ospreys now hold a 2-point lead. It is 23-21. Please stay with us for the rest of this first set. We'll be right back. Back for the tail end of the first set. Haley Green setting up once again to serve. Worked out well the first time. And able to get it over, and Waterman Mishits that one. Ospreys now 1 point away from a 1-0 lead in sets in this match against Montclair State University. And this crowd showing them some love right now as Haley Green sets up once again. Great play up front as Aries coming in hot. Now Higgins' attempt. Now Kate Lauer to finish it off, and she's able to. It was knocked in front by a Red Hawk, but Kate Lauer with the finishing kill in this first set as the Ospreys take a 1-0 lead. Kate Lauer finished that set with 6 points, or 6 kills and 6 points. Haley Green, 5 kills and 6.5 points. And we also saw that ace she added moments ago. So we will take a short 2.5 minute break. Please stay with us for the second set. I'm sure it's going to be a great one. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second set of this volleyball match, between the Stockton Ospreys and the Montclair State Red Hawks. The Ospreys are off to a 1-0 lead after winning the first set. And in that first set, it was Kate Lauer with 7 kills, 7 points for the Ospreys, leading them in scoring. And for the Red Hawks, it's Leah Higgins with 3 kills and 3.5 points. We're underway with the Waterman serve for the Red Hawks in this second set. Great play on the ball, number 21, Nadia Ackermanian. She came down on that ball hard. Molly Ang unable to make an accurate bump off of it. Haley Green with another nice play, and it's not going to be enough for the Red Hawks with just one hand on it, as I believe that was Higgins who was running after it. Nice play by Haley Green. She gets the first point for the Ospreys in this set. And that was a little Bit of a shaky point there for the Ospreys. Witherspoon tried to dunk it over the net. She was denied, as was Capriglione on the second attempt. And now Haley Green's going to come out, and Paige Anania checking in. Nice dig there. Capriglione on the dig. There's Lauer trying to get the pancake. She's unable to, and it's going to be a point for the Redhawks. And Mia Capriglione once again will set up for the serve. Just figuring out some logistics up front, and here we go. That's deep, and the Ospreys let that one fly by, and now it's going to be Capriglione to sit. Coming in for her is the libero Emma Hatcher, excuse me. That serve also looked a little deep. Redhawks decide to play it, and they get a point out of it. Now it's going to be Karsich to come in and Eckermanian to sit. Karsich will serve it. Freshman out of Oak Ridge, New Jersey. And a good play. It's a good idea up front for the Ospreys. It just didn't pay off. It went out of bounds. So it is 5-2 now. Montclair holds the lead in this second set. And that one goes into the net. Going to be an error for Emily Karsich. It's going to be Aubrey Rensel now to serve as she checks in along with Camille De La Torre. Capriglione and Mendick sit for the Ospreys. St. Pierre with a nice play and a great dig by Rensel. Kate Lauer just racking up. Kate Lauer racking up the kills. And a little conversation between head coach Eddie Stawinski in his 12th season as head coach of the Montclair State Redhawks. I think he thought Lauer violated on that one. He was letting the referee on his end know about it. St. Pierre's attempt's a little long, and the Ospreys are right back in this. Now tied at 5, Aubrey Rensel. Waterman trying to save it, unable to. And the Ospreys now on top. Sent it in the middle, Higgins fields it. Excuse me, that wasn't, oh. Lauer with some heat on her ball once again. Kate Lauer is on fire right now, and a timeout from Eddie Stawinski once again for Montclair State. Trying to cool off number 9 freshman Kate Lauer out of Clifton, New Jersey. And we will take a short break. Please stay with us. Back here in the Big Blue Sports Center in Galloway, New Jersey, on the campus of Stockton University, as we see the Ospreys taking on the Montclair State Redhawks in the second set here. Ospreys won the first set, and they are now leading 7-5 in the second set. Aubrey Rensel serving. Kate Lauer has had a phenomenal night so far. 8 kills and 8 points, leading the way for both squads. On the season, she came in second in kills on the team behind Haley Green, second in points on the team behind Haley Green. Her and Haley Green have been a force to be reckoned with. Violation on the Redhawks. Once again, Stawinski's gonna have a chat with the referee. I think he might wanna, yeah, and he's gonna get a card. That's Eddie Stawinski, head coach. I believe he wanted to have a talk with the lady up in the tower over here. She wasn't having anything of it. She just whipped out the yellow card, said enough is enough. Higgins' attempt up front. And a little miscommunication. The Ospreys, it was Rensel and De La Torre. It's going to be Higgins getting awarded that one. She's now at 6 kills and 6.5 points. Lauer with the soft touch. Ramsey trying to get it over the mountain. That was Jayla Roll and Camille De La Torre unable to, as she gets denied. And it's going to be Kate Lauer to take the serve. Haley Green coming back in. 6'1" senior out of Springville, Utah. And Ania to sit. That one looks a little deep, and it was. Good work by the official on the right side over here. Keeping an eye on the ball. Now Arias is going to sit for Montclair State. Coming in for her is Mia Capriglione. And serving is Emma Hatcher, freshman out of Florida. Good play by Aubrey Rensel. Caught the Redhawks sleeping. And the Ospreys capitalize. Molly Ang sits. Talia Witherspoon coming back in. And Jayla Roll to serve. And it was Roll and De La Torre both diving out to make that play. Gets sent into the scores table, and it is now 10-8. Ospreys hold the lead. We're going to have Delaney St. Pierre, the senior out of Colorado Springs, take the serve. De La Torre with a nice play on it. Now Alkermanian, and it's blocked up front by the Ospreys. I believe that was Haley Green. Now Rensel and De La Torre to sit, Mendick and Emma Capriglione to come back in. And a little miscommunication. That's going to be an ace for Kate Lauer, as the Osprey bench is rolling over there. A little miscommunication between the back two players for Montclair State. Cost them a point, and the Ospreys now hold a 12-8 lead. Great play on the ball by Haley Green. Now she goes for the spike and gets it. The Swiss Army knife for the Stockton Ospreys. She would bump set and spike it to herself if she could. She is a very dynamic player for the Stockton Ospreys. Nice play up front. Ackermanian. Capriglione with the softer touch, and that one works. As Ackermanian came in for the possible pancake, but was a little late to it. 14-8 now, with Regan Mendick to serve. That was a powerful serve by Regan Mendick. Waterman trying to get it. Oh, tiptoes the net. Staying up still, somehow stays up. Ospreys are able to keep it in play now. Ackermanian gets a soft touch over the net, and that one goes. And nice work there. It's her first kill of the evening. It's Nadia Ackermanian. Waterman with a nice bump right off the spike of Haley Green. And a great play by Regan Mendick, catching him off guard again. That's a few times Montclair State's been caught sleeping. Rensel and Mendick have definitely kept an eye on that. Now Haley Green gonna serve. And a nice play up front. That was Mia Capriglione for the Redhawks. Now it's going to be Hatcher out, Arias in for the Redhawks, and for the Ospreys, it's Haley Green out and Paige Anania in. 15-10 now. Ospreys still hold the lead. Capriglione serving. And Weatherspoon really put a lot of force into that one and gets that one to go. She did not take any chances. She's going to get subbed out for Jayla Roll. The backside is Higgins. A few Ospreys falling for it. Luckily no collisions ending in injury. Bit of a low bump. And somehow it's still up. Good work by the Redhawks. And Kate Lauer doing what she does. Getting another point for her squad. It is now 17-10. Ospreys in the lead. Second set. We might be seeing a timeout coming pretty soon from the Redhawks. Not too sure. And that's just mishit from number 19, Carly Waterman, graduate out of Verona, New Jersey. And as I suspected, a timeout called. So late in the second set, Ospreys up 18-10. Please stay with us for the rest of it, and we'll be right back. Coming out of the timeout, Ospreys up 18-10 in the late stages of the second set after they grabbed a win in the first set, scored 25-21. Here in the second, up 18-10, Molly Eng to serve. Great play by Leah Higgins up front. Now Ackermanian to sit. Coming in for her is number 13, number 13, Emily Karsich. Lauer with a powerful hit, but it goes out of bounds. Karsich is going to set up again. Now only a 6-point lead for the Ospreys, 18-12. Looks a little deep, but Eng decides to play it anyway. Sent up for Capriglione, and Waterman unable to get there. Wasn't exactly a hard hit, but it was well placed by Emma Capriglione. And now she's going to take a seat. It's going to be Hearn Mendick to sit, and it's Rensel and De La Torre to come in. Rensel's going to serve. She leads the Ospreys in assists at 265, and going to give that one back to the Red Hawks there. And Leah Higgins is going to sit. Coming in for her is Katie Rodman, sophomore out of Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Sent over for De La Torre. It was a little behind her, so she had to adjust. Good work by her. Now Arias with a nice play in front. She's a handful up front. She's got a lot of power with her spike. And even when she doesn't spike it, she places the ball well with the touch. Rodman once again. De La Torre trying to get a little more power on her shot that time. And guess who's there? Big number 20, Gianna Arias. And a timeout by Allison Walker and the Ospreys. So we will take another quick break. Please stay with us. Coming out of the timeout by the Ospreys. Still hold a 4-point lead. It's 19-15. However, Red Hawks have rattled off a few quick straight points here. I believe that timeout was just for Allison Walker to settle her girls down. And it might have been effective there as Camille De La Torre gets a kill and another point for the Ospreys. It's now 20-15. And Anea sits, and Haley Green comes back in. Kate Lauer now to serve. Sent over for St. Pierre. St. Pierre's played well tonight. Leads her squad in assists. As Haley Green hits that one into the net, it's going back to Montclair State. With Delaney St. Pierre leading her team in assists with 12. She's played a very good match so far. De La Torre with some heat on it. Great play. And that's a Red Hawk point right there. It didn't look like Waterman was able to keep that in bounds. Officials say she was, however. It's going to be serve for Emma Hatcher, who made a nice play on the ball off the De La Torre spike. Now Green sends that one into no man's land, and it's a point for the Ospreys. Way to find the open area of that defense. Haley Green now with 8 kills on the night, 9.5 points. Excuse me, that was St. Pierre. And Talia Witherspoon up front is a force to be reckoned with. Great work by Talia Witherspoon. Jayla Roll serving. Sent for St. Pierre. And a nice dig by Lauer, but unable to keep it in play. Now Molly Eng comes in for Roll. And it's going to be Ackermanian to come in for Karsich. And Delaney St. Pierre to serve for the Redhawks. Green with a nice play. It gets blocked up front and ricocheted out of bounds. Now another substitution, the one we've seen all night. It's Capriglione and Mendick in. De La Torre and Rensel out, and Mendick is going to serve. Mendick's played a very nice game tonight. She leads her squad in assists with 13 currently. Rensel the next highest with 8. That's why those two are the leaders on the team in assists. Capriglione with a soft touch in the middle. And Emma Capriglione's found the sweet spot in that defense all night. She hasn't had much power on her shots, but she's placed it very well, as I mentioned before. Nice Sky Ramsey, sophomore out of Erie, Colorado, coming in. And she's replacing Carly Waterman. Regan Mendick to serve. It is 24-18. One more point for the Ospreys, and they go up 2-0. And that is an absolute rocket to the back of the gym. It's going to be serve for the Redhawks. It's going to be number 5, Addison Castles, freshman out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, coming in for the first time tonight and going to serve. Able to be kept in play. Nice work by the Ospreys. Now the Redhawks look to attack. And that one is not going to be able to get over. But they're going to say that's a Redhawk point. So now 24-20. Castles again. And that is the end of the second set. So that one goes into the net, and the Ospreys take a 2-0 lead in this match against Montclair State. We will be back in just about 3 minutes. Please stay with us for the third set. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back into the third set of this matchup between the Stockton Ospreys and the Montclair State Redhawks. My name's Eric Bretz, and we are just about set for the third and possibly final set. If the Ospreys are able to clinch a win here, they will have swept the Redhawks here tonight. And Kate Lowers had a great night for the Ospreys, as has Haley Green, both leading the team in kills with 9. Haley Green with 10.5 points, Kate Lauer with 9. Both playing great ball. As for the Redhawks, it's Leah Higgins leading the team in kills with 7, and she's got 7.5 points. As coming out and starting the third set, Mia Capriglione's spike attempt goes a little long, and it's 1-0 Ospreys. Great play by Kate Lauer, and it's Haley Green with the finishing touch. That was a pretty play there by the Ospreys, and they are out to a quick 2-0 lead. Regan Mendick serving. Setting up Capriglione, who gets stuffed at the net by Talia Witherspoon. Witherspoon has been all over the place today as far as defense is concerned. She got 2 kills, 3.5 points. And Mendick set once again to serve. Ackermanian with an effective shot over the net, and it falls for a point for the Redhawks. Arias comes in. Out is Emma Hatcher. And that serve was Mia Capriglione. Great play by Regan Mendick with the dig. Capriglione with a nice touch over the net. And Mendick trying to catch him off guard again like she has in the first 2 sets. Nothing going there, however. Now Green finds an open space like she does so well and capitalizes. The Ospreys bigs in front have done a tremendous job of scoring against this Redhawks defense. They really haven't had much of an answer for Haley Green or Kate Lauer all night. And those type of plays right there that Emma Capriglione just showed, those effort plays, are part of the reason why the Ospreys are up 2-0 in sets as well. The little things that the Redhawks aren't doing right, Ospreys are capitalizing on, and a nice block in front, Leah Higgins for the Redhawks. Capriglione tried to spike it over. Higgins was right there. And now we will see Haley Green take a seat. Paige Anania coming back in. And it'll be number 2, Katie Rodman, the sophomore, to take the serve. Just a quick delay, maybe a stats correction. Not too sure. Rodman with the serve just barely clears the net. Good work by the Ospreys to keep it afloat. And a very nice dig by Paige Anania as Witherspoon knocks that one a little far to the right. And it is 4-3 now. Stockton only holds a 1-point lead as Rodman sets up once again. Anania trying to pass Lauer into position. Good play by the front line of the Redhawks. Now Higgins with a powerful shot. Nice play by Anania. Sent over for Lauer now. Higgins again. Anania again, but just goes just short of the scores table. Those are 2 very powerful spikes by Leah Higgins, and credit to the freshman Paige Anania. trying to keep up with it, but eventually the seniority prevails. Kate Lauer, just an unstoppable force tonight. She gets her 10th kill. And Witherspoon's going to sit, Roll's going to come in. Molly Eng to serve. Sent over for Emma Capriglione. It gets blocked up front. Osprey's trying to get it over. And I don't think Molly Eng knew she had to get it over there. She was looking to set it up for one of her bigs up front. And it is now knotted up at 5 with number 10, Leah Higgins, set to serve. Setting up Roll, and Roll absolutely hammered that thing. Able to be kept up. Set for Lauer, who's got it over the net, but it was tipped out of bounds, I guess, by one of the Montclair State players. So now it's going to be Emma Capriglione and Regan Mendick to sit. Coming in is Rensel and De La Torre, and Aubrey Rensel will serve, junior out of York, Pennsylvania. Ramsey with a nice play on it, as was the play by Rensel. Oh, little miscommunication. Rensel was trying to get in the set position. Probably to set it up for Lauer, but ran right into De La Torre. Ball falls, and it is tied at 6 now. Emma Hatcher to serve. Now here's Lauer. That one gets sent sky high. Nice work by the Redhawks to keep it in play. Lauer goes with a soft approach this time. And a great play as Rodman couldn't get the hand under it. Now Kate Lauer's going to serve. I've mentioned how well she's done tonight, and she is one of the Ospreys that really doesn't come out a whole lot, if at all. She's able to serve, she's able to play up front, she's able to dig, and she's showing off tonight, leading the team with 12 kills. Now tied up at 7. It's going to be Delaney St. Pierre for the serve. Set for Haley Green, and she finds a soft spot in the middle. Molly Eng comes out. Witherspoon comes in. Jayla Roll with the serve, and it was finished off by Mia Capriglione after it was ricocheted off a Osprey's hand, trying to block it up front. Now it's tied up at 8. So we've seen a whole lot of lead changes and a whole lot of ties this set. Tightly contested. And Carly Waterman with the serve. Rensel with a nice play on it. Nice diving effort by St. Pierre. Witherspoon making sure it stayed on the Redhawks side, and that's a point for the Ospreys. Capriglione and Mendick back in. Rensel and De La Torre out. Mendick to serve. She's one of the better servers on the team, which is why she gets substituted to be put in when the rotation for De La Torre, I believe it is. When it's her turn to serve, they put in Mendick. She's a great server and a very good player at setting up her teammates. Green with a nice, powerful hit. hits the backstop, and it's going to be a point for the Ospreys. They now take a 2-point lead, something we haven't seen in the past few minutes. 10-8 now. Regan Mendick to serve. Montclair State head coach Eddie Stawinski still not that happy, of course. Being down 2 sets to none is not going to put you in a great mood. Now this one's sent to Haley Green, and Green fires up this crowd here in Big Blue Gymnasium. And what an emphatic finish and kill there by Haley Green. Now leading the Ospreys with 13 kills and 14.5 points. Witherspoon with a dunk right in front. And Talia Witherspoon adds to her kill total on the year. And another point for the Ospreys. They're pulling away a little here. You might see a timeout if this keeps up. And it does. The Ospreys with another point off the Talia Witherspoon block up front, and a timeout called by Montclair State. So after a tightly contested first part of that set, Ospreys are now pulling away a little bit. It's 13-8. We'll be back in just about a minute. Please stay with us. Back for the middle of this third set. Stockton already up 2 sets to none to start this matchup. Now holds a 13-8 lead and looking to sweep the conference rival Montclair State Redhawks. And looking to improve in the conference are the Ospreys as well. 1-1 in the conference right now, looking to go 2-1. If they're able to close out the Redhawks. Kate Lauer takes a fall there. And a good play. I believe that was St. Pierre. That's going to be Mia Capriglione to serve it. Sets up Emma Capriglione. Now over for Higgins. Haley Green's attempt ricochets off the hands of Gianna Arias, and it goes out. And Emma Capriglione finishes that one off. She's having herself a very nice night with her 8th kill and 8th point of the evening. That's 3rd on the Ospreys, only behind the ever so great Haley Green and Kate Lauer. And that one sent up, might hit the backstop. Great hustle by Mendick. Now Eng trying to keep it in. That might have went out if Waterman didn't touch it. Diving effort by Mendick. Now Higgins trying to end it, and it's gonna stay in. And that's a point for the Redhawks. Quite an exhilarating point, I might say. And Green gonna come out, Paige Anania to come in. It's gonna be Katie Rodman to serve it for Montclair State. Down 3 points now, it's 14-11. Stockton in the lead. Capriglione with nice power on that one. Gets sent right back to the Stockton side. Kate Lauer finishes that one off with a ricochet off the block. Ospreys get that one right back. And I believe it's going to be Molly Ang to serve. So Leah Witherspoon's going to go out. Jayla Roll's going to come in. And that one falls, and the Ospreys now out to a 5-point lead, 16-11. Looking to get revenge on Montclair State for what happened last time these two faced each other. As I mentioned earlier in the match, it was a sweep by Montclair State, 3-0. The Ospreys are showing out tonight. Kate Lauer specifically. Her and Haley Green looking like all-stars out here. In double digits, both of them, as far as kills and points go. And a great heads-up play by Delaney St. Pierre in front. Just sending that right behind her. She had zero vision of anyone back there, but that's the volleyball IQ right there on display for Delaney St. Pierre. Leah Higgins to serve. And Lauer unable to get that one to fall inbounds. It's going to be a point for Montclair State, and Leah Higgins will serve again. 17-13, Stockton still in the lead. And that one's a little deep. Ospreys get the point back. And Rensel and De La Torre coming in place of Mendick and Capriglione. As for the Redhawks, it's Leah Higgins coming out and Addison Castles coming in. Aubrey Rensel to serve. She leads the Ospreys in assists. 256 coming in to tonight. Great block in front by a combination of De La Torre and Roll. Sent over to De La Torre with a soft touch. Now Lauer with the soft touch. Those attempts getting sniffed out quite nicely by the Redhawks, and the block by, that was Sky Ramsey, sophomore out of Erie, Colorado, in front, gets sent out. And another point for the Ospreys, as they are only 6 points away from a clean sweep here of their conference rival, Montclair State. And that one's a little deep. That was Gianna Arias with the attempt. 20-13 now. The Ospreys are eyeing down the home stretch with only 5 points left. And that one's going to be a Red Hawk point. Arias coming out. Capriglione coming in. And it's going to be Hatcher to serve. St. Pierre gets blocked in front. Now Ramsey didn't even get it over the net. It wasn't even a block, I don't think. Haley Green's going to come back in for Anania. Ospreys now, it's 21-14. They hold a 7-point lead. And Kate Lauer serving. Mia Capriglione unable to keep it in bounds. Now only 3 points away. Was worried in the third set we might see a fourth after a few weeks ago we saw the match against, I believe it was Cabrini, where the Ospreys went up 2-0 and then dropped 2. Luckily, we're able to pick it up in the 5th set, winning the match overall. But they are clearly in the driver's seat here as Haley Green is unstoppable tonight. And number 6 is going to be in every single Red Hawk nightmare. After this one, the Ospreys are putting them away here, 23-14, and there's not a whole lot of momentum in the way of the Red Hawks. And as I speak, they get a point, however. Ackermanian coming in for Katie Rodman. And it's going to be Delaney St. Pierre setting up. She's had a pretty good night. 19 assists, 6 kills, 6.5 points for the Red Hawks. Ackermanian's attempt hits off Rensel's hand, and I'm not all too sure that that would have stayed in if Rensel didn't touch it, but either way, it's 23-16. Delaney St. Pierre to set up once again. Little miscommunication between Rensel and Lauer there. You might see a timeout from head coach Allison Walker of the Ospreys soon. If this keeps up, you don't want them to creep back in and steal a set here to make it 2-1. We'll see how they play it. Haley Green taking it into her own hands. And now the Ospreys only 1 point away as Talia Witherspoon comes back in. Molly Ang is going to sit. And it's going to be Jayla Roll now to take the possible game-winning serve. Sophomore out of Williamstown, New Jersey. Could close it out here. It's 24-17. They got to get it over. Now it's Haley Green. Sent right back out. He's going to have it for De La Torre now, and that's it. The Ospreys sweep Montclair State Redhawks with 3-0 victory here in Galloway, New Jersey. Haley Green led the way with 16 kills and 18 points. As for the Redhawks, it was Leah Higgins with 10 kills and 11.5 points. And I want to extend a congratulations to head coach of Stockton Ospreys, Allison Walker, on getting her 400th career win here at Stockton. Huge congratulations to Allison Walker and the entire Stockton Osprey family. And for myself, Eric Brett, and the rest of the lovely crew here in Big Blue Sports Center, you guys all have a lovely rest of your Tuesday night, and have a great night.